Have you ever been in a place in your life where despite all outward appearances, nothing's really working? I was in that place. I was living in a beautiful neighborhood, wonderful home, 2 young children. I was very socially involved, connected in the community. And outward appearances, I seemed to be living the dream. I seemed to be living that perfect life. Yet deep within me, something wasn't working. I was experiencing chronic headaches, digestive issues, had terrible time getting out of bed in the morning, needed a pot of coffee and extra strength Tylenol just to kickstart my day. And I knew something was wrong, so I went to my doctor, asked for advice, told her what was going on, and she sort of brushed me off, said, "Oh, take some muscle relaxants and painkillers and join a gym and you'll feel better." Those were the words that seemed to let me down, if you will. I felt unsupported. I felt very much alone. I sat in my car and I cried until I couldn't cry anymore and decided that I needed to take charge of my life. It was then that everything sort of turned around for me. I started looking into alternative ways of being, nutritional consulting, and these new health providers that I connected with kept suggesting that I take yoga. Now, yoga 25 years ago was not nearly as popular as it is now. It was odd, it was weird, a little bit out there, but I thought, nope, if they're recommending it, I need to do it. So I found a studio, signed up for classes, went to my first class and thought, what the heck am I doing here? I couldn't touch my toes. I couldn't do any of the poses. The breathing completely confused me. The only thing I could really do was the relaxation at the end. And at the very end of those 90 minutes, when I got up off that yoga mat, I hadn't felt so calm or at peace in years. Somehow, it just seemed like exactly what I needed to do. And so yoga, in many ways, that very first class, changed my life. I teach. I've been teaching mindfulness practices, meditation, and yoga practices for many years. And in my teaching, I share my story because yoga is a very personal journey. It's one that we take to find out who we are. It's about coming more into ourselves and what we do. If you'd like more information on this, feel free to contact me. I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to experience what I do, check out the website for dates and times. And, I'd like to be with you on your journey. I'd like to share this part of the journey with you. And if nothing else, in the midst of your day, take a moment to pause and breathe and smile. Thank you.